Hello everybody, I'm Nugget. We are playing Minecraft City Construction Challenge. So I'm over here on this side of the lake. I've cleared out a lot of the trees. And actually I noticed this thing here. And I went down there, it doesn't go below 40 and it kind of just dead ends right there. So I think one of the things we might do is maybe put a pond up here. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like a pond in this area, and then it would flow down into this, and this would be like the basin of a waterfall, and kind of put a bit of a floor on it and some water in there, and then connect it to that. I think that'd look pretty cool, especially from looking over from that side. So that's something maybe we'll think about doing. And this is actually just on the other side where we put the logging camp kind of thing. That's just right over here. So that's pretty close. That's actually closer than I thought it was. I thought it was a little bit further, but no, it's right there. If we come over here, though, this is where we're going to be working today. You can see I have some sheep that I've bred up a bit there, trying to get 2 of every possible color there. They're kind of monochromatic at the moment. But we do have 2 white ones in there, and there's a bunch of blacks and grays of various kinds. And then over here, I think this is going to be the Valley of the Sheep. I've cleared out all the trees, and what we need to do now is, first of all, well, what we're probably going to have to do is, or eventually probably the next step is, clear out some of this dirt, maybe. I mean, I guess this is possible that we could do it like this, but I'd like to put some houses in here, probably over in this corner, and then maybe a sheep barn kind of thing here, or maybe over there. And then I'd like to have a large pasture. Like the sheep barn would be big enough, ideally, to hold 2 of every color. And that way we can just kind of store them there, and then we would have a larger field where we could bring them and just breed them up as we require. But for now, we're going to build a couple of houses over here. And we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to do a slightly different style than we have. We're going to go like this. I think this is going to fit here. Am I off? Yeah, I already am. That's got to be out 1 more. There we go. Oh. We'll just go like this. We'll do a kind of circular sort of... yeah, there we go. We'll do 5 for this one. We've got to go up 2 more layers. Just like this, all the way around. Kind of a big day in gaming. Well, I guess yesterday is what it'll be for you, but SimCity, I don't know, the new one came out today, and I was always a huge fan of the SimCity games. It's one of the first games I ever really got into. Let's make another one of these, put that over here. We can never have too many of them. So now we need to put kind of a roof on. So I think we're going to need some stairs. Anyway, SimCity came out today. And very tempted to play it. I'm debating whether or not to get it. For various reasons that have been covered in a lot of the reviews, I don't really care for the direction that this version went with the... Well, in particular, the always-on DRM. That's kind of unappealing, and I don't really want to buy a game that does that, so... You know, I don't want to kind of support that kind of business practice by actually buying the game. But on the other hand, and this is really, in my opinion, the eternal problem of EA games, which is that I hate their business practices. I hate a lot of the stuff they do. In particular, the trend towards always online DRM and things like that that require you to have a constant internet connection. But on the other hand, they always put out games I want to buy, which is frustrating. You know, EA publishes Dragon Age. EA publishes the Mass Effect games, anything from BioWare. What else does EA put out? Pretty much any sporting game is EA, although I'm not big on sporting games, but I used to enjoy Tiger Woods when I was in college. That was a fun game to play with a group, or the NHL games. Good for a party. But yeah, that really is the curse of them. Oh, let's do that. There we go. So anyway, I've been watching quite a few of the reviews of SimCity, and it looks like it's kind of a fun game. Except for... well, the fact that the cities look very small. You know, if... and that was one of the problems with something like the Minecraft... what is it, Pocket Edition or something like that? The one for the iOS and Android, or is it just for the Android? Something like that. Where, you know, it was a limited world, which is okay. You don't really need an infinite world. You don't use, you know, more than a very small amount of it, really. Even if you build something gigantic, you're not using that much of the world, but it's still nice to have it there. But with something like SimCity, where you're trying to build a giant metropolis, or at least that was kind of the reason a lot of people played it, was that you could build, you know, these giant cities, and whether they survived or fell, or kind of got too big for their own good. That was really up to you, and that was... I feel like they've taken away some of the freedom to play the game by doing that, by making them much smaller. So, yeah, I'm just conflicted about whether or not to buy it. Also, it's $80 if you want to get, you know, everything, which is another big complaint about EA's business practices, but that's common in the gaming industry entirely now, which is that day one downloadable content. You know, if you have it already made, like, it's not you finished the game and then you decided to add more stuff later, which is fine. That's, you know, you sold me a complete game. I played the complete game that I purchased, and then at some later point you decided to add more, and you're going to charge me for that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But in the case of all, or like day one DLC, you already had that. That existed. That was there. You were prepared to sell that on day one. We're going to put a second house here, I think. I don't mind how that one looks. What I would like is if this could hang out half a block. That would be cool if we could, you know, offset a block by just a half. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. So this is going to have to work. And I've already tried in creative with this overhanging by the full stair width. Oh, one sec. Mouth was getting dry. And it looks pretty bad. If it hangs over the full stair width, you end up coming a little too far here. And the roof just looks too big. Oh, it's starting to get night. Let's go up to the bed. Oh. But yeah, for that... Ooh. That's going to be a very nice sunset once we get more of this completed. That's going to look really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. But let's just nap here for a couple minutes. So that awakes you in the corner. Fair enough. But so, yeah, so the Day 1 DLC is a bit of a turn off too. Because it already existed. You already finished it. You had it ready to sell on day 1. It could have been in the full game. You chose not to because you wanted to milk me of, 20 more bucks. Really not, I find it hard to support that. But then if you don't support it, you don't get to play a lot of the games, a lot of the good ones. Which is annoying. And one of the reasons I tend to play mainly indie games these days, I think the last big title I purchased was Skyrim. Seriously, like a year, when was that, a year ago? Maybe further than that? And I played the heck out of that, and I actually don't remember if they had a lot of DLC. I don't think they did. I think it's mainly been more of the DLC expansion pack variety. Like the additional stuff added afterwards, which, like I said before, that's fine. That I understand. But other than that, can't really think of any big game that I wanted to get. Oh. You know what, let's do this if I'm down here. What happened there? There we go. Thinking about one of the games I might look into in the future is Elder Scrolls Online, because those games tend to be pretty cool, and I think Dragon Age 3 is coming out at some point, and I'll probably end up getting that. Though, I find I don't have a lot of time to play games just for my own enjoyment. Trying to put out these episodes, so whether or not, and I don't want to fall afoul of, copyright restrictions on some of the bigger titles, so I tend to avoid those. Though a Sims 1 would be fun, especially if we could get a few people into it. But then, then you'd have to buy the game, and it's a lot of money. So what are you going to do? There we go. Alright. So that's more or less, I think, what our sheep houses are going to look like. Let's slap a door on that one. Put some torches up. There we go. And actually, one thing I was thinking we could do with the large one is, I don't have any cobble on me. I think there's some up here. Yeah, there we go. Jump down here. Oh, dropped a stair. So what I was thinking we could do is, let's make some of these and some of these. We could put like a kind of a fire pit sort of thing in here, maybe right there. Let's take out some of these. Because often, like in, simpler times, kind of medieval times, they would have, the fire pit would be kind of in the center of the building, and it would double kind of as a fireplace. And that actually works out, because we have that hole in the ceiling. I forgot I left that there. I didn't even notice. Okay, yeah, so that'll be kind of like the fire pit. Do we have any fences? Can we make a fence? Let's make Yeah, 2 more. No, we're actually going to need 1 more than that. There we go. How's this going to look? That's not bad. Kind of looks like a spit. You would need, you know, maybe we can replace this in the future with netherrack or something. Or those, not netherrack, nether brick fence. That might look better. Do I have any meat? So now we need to make, I guess some kind of thing for the sheep, or we could just, we don't really need a barn, I suppose. Would they have a barn? Probably not. All we really need to do is separate them out a little bit. And how much room do we have here? Because how many sheep? There's 16 different kinds of sheep. We might be able to just fit them into their own little pens, perhaps. Maybe we'll do that. Because we would need... Like, if we could put 5, and then another 5, and then maybe 5 kind of over there, that would be okay. Let's see how that would look. If we just make... actually, you know what? Let's make a chest. That's getting kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually going to take a break for a sec. I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming here and make some room. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I kind of covered over that hole that was over there, and I filled in this pond that was here. And I guess we'll just make just some pens for the sheep. And I don't know how much wool we're going to want in the long run. But for now, really, we just want to store them. So we'll go, I guess, 4. Yeah. 4 by 4. Let's go 5 by 5. Odd numbers are... I don't have a pick. Odd numbers are better, and it's easy because so many things are 1 wide. It just makes dealing with that kind of stuff so much easier. So there we go. Okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. That's why we went to get the pick. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we'll come like this. There we go. And we have some fence gates. We'll pop that in there. I don't like how that happens. It would be nice if that post stayed there, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Like that. Yeah, I got that right, okay. And 1, 2... Actually, you know what? Let's have a path through there, because I don't know what's going to be kind of back there. But it'd be okay if we could. It'd be nice if we could get through if we want to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I don't know if we're going to leave that tree there. Maybe. When I was cutting down the trees in here, I tried to keep all of the all the tall ones that weren't, you know, hopelessly intermingled with the smaller ones. So if we can keep it there, that'd be nice. But we'll see, I guess. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, gate. Like that. Oops. There we go. And I'm just going to keep doing this. We have, what here? We have 5. We need 11 more, so I'm just going to do that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I got most of it set up. It actually took up a lot less room than I expected, which is nice. It gives us a lot of room to do some stuff over here. We can put up maybe another house or two. Put in a wheat farm, I guess, would be useful to have kind of right near here. But for now, let's try to get some of these sheep over there. I guess we'll just kind of open it up and hope most of them will follow us. Hello, everybody. You want the wheat? Come take the wheat. Everybody, yeah, just kind of go that way. Okay. That's a lot of sheep. Come on, you. I need the white one. Nobody die. That's a lot of sheep. Okay. So we'll just bring them over to the big kind of fenced-in area. I think actually we got most of them, except for that one guy over there. We'll have to go back and get him. But then once we get them in here, I can sort them kind of into where they're supposed to go. Maybe like a smaller group at a time. This might be a bit of a bottleneck. But they're coming, they're coming. They're filtering in. Yeah, okay, they're all in. Let's kind of get them over here a bit. Run through, close it off. Okay, let's put a couple torches around the edge here, too. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a gate on this side. Oh no, I didn't. There we go. Let's just put a couple torches in here, too. Good enough for now. So we just need this one more guy. I think this is the last one. Come on. Yeah, this is the cow over there. That went easier than I expected. I guess it helped having that cliff there. And they just kind of poured over. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, I guess we'll put the white ones... We'll put the black ones in there, I guess. Since that guy's already right there. We only need to shove kind of 2 in, because I'm probably going to kill the rest of them to make... Oop. I'm probably going to kill the rest of them to make room for beds. You need to get out of the way, buddy. Let's put the gray... let's put the white ones in there if we can. Maybe we can't. I guess it'd be easier just to kill a whole bunch right now, wouldn't it? So we have... There's one white one. Kill the black one. That guy can die. Really, I should have just killed them before I brought him over, I guess. Yeah, that guy can die. Actually, all of the black ones can go. And there's 2 dark gray. 2 light gray. There we go. So 2 light gray, that black guy can go. 2 white. A lot of light gray. There we go, and there's 1, 2 dark still. Okay, so it's just the black ones. There we go. Okay, so we now have 2 of each. Let's move these light gray ones out here. There we go. And let's pull these white ones. Come here. We have 3 white ones? Sweet. I didn't think we had that many. You want to go in there. You don't. No, you stay out. You go in too. There we go. Let's bring these guys down over here, I guess. Now, the colors we can get still, I think, are red and red, yellow, orange. For any of the blue we would need. Oh, did I kill one of the... Oh, man. Wasn't paying attention. I guess we'll have to breed up some more in here, maybe. Oh, no, there he is. Why didn't I see him? Okay, let's bring this guy over, too. Come on. There we go. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And I guess we can get rid of this guy. Okay. We have our sheep. They're separated. We got 4 colors now. We have the ability to make yellow ones and red ones. And let's bring these guys out. We'll just breed these guys up a bit. There we go. For now, I think that's all we're going to do. We could do some more housing over here maybe next episode. Kind of clean up this area a bit. I'd like to put a farm in, like I said. Maybe we could put in a barn. I don't think that's really necessary now. I'll have to think about some other stuff we can do here. I'm not sure about these houses. These might actually look good if we had some tall trees here, though. I find that, like, when you look up here, you know, the lack of trees really makes it look quite barren. So, once you get the trees in there, it changes everything. So, I think if we get some down over on this side, it'll look that much better. And then we'll have to find a way to kind of get the path coming down here. I'm thinking maybe we'll just have it come down, like down this way, maybe. We'll see. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode we'll continue, maybe either in the town, or maybe we'll build some... We'll try to finish this area off. And we'll put some farms along the coast there, and maybe some stuff further uphill. But that'll be it for this episode. Next episode, I will see you again. I'm kind of rambling now, so... Once again, I'm Nightcad. Take care.